5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Inflation is a basic definition, a progressive increase of goods and services. This is related to the ocean or sea, with an inflatable craft, which is usually a rescue boat of some kind, used as the last resort after a shipwreck, for instance. People the world over has missed the point of the terms, but the purpose of bankrupting the nations was to serve as an indicator that this age is now using an inflatable craft which needs to be blown up with more fresh air currency to keep it afloat. This, of course, can only last for a short time. Either a legitimate rescue arrives or the surviving crew members eventually all die. If one consider all the larger planets as all ships and the smaller planets as their rescue boats, this may make more sense to the listener. Of course, there is no legitimate rescue that is going to arrive, just as it has never arrived before and never will in the times to come. This mentality of a religious savior showing up, or the arrival of an extraterrestrial rescue, or anything of a similar ideology, only encourages ignorance, complacency, and weakness. In fact, it is one of the main roots of every problem that exists, because nearly everyone is always waiting for someone to come along and fix everything. This is not going to occur, ever. The Outside Savior program is a sham. It's time for everyone to discontinue this childish puerility. The religious Outside Savior program, it's a sham sold to the masses who soak it up just as much as this horrible product that was bought by millions. They even told everyone right to their faces that it was a sham. Did that matter? No. The controllers simply like to prove to each other how ignorant the masses are, which is all included in their divine comedy, false religious saviors brought to you by the secret societies and the churches are all part and parcel of this schematic. Mortgage is from the two French words mort, meaning death, and gage, meaning pledge. A mortgage is a death pledge, hence commonly used, saying to sign one's life away. They ask for a down payment to show good faith to the dead, where being recharged by the banks. This transaction is sexually orientated. It's shown by the French word for mortgage, which is hypothèque. This is from the Greek hypotheke, for security of a debt, from hupo, below, sub, and theke, case, receptacle, scabbard, while the French thek is from the Latin theca, rooted in the Latin hypotheca, security for a debt, meaning case, box, vagina. It may be difficult to imagine, but the dead are reborn in the moon aid that is dropped each month by a woman, and this aid is their lifeboat that has come to rescue them. This already happened to each one of us and will continue to occur in this prison indefinitely, because humanity is not prepared to accept the implications of this tremendous and daunting information. It is not a mistake that mortgages are for homes, because the pledge to the dead is about the luck, chance that each soul have inside of their new home of birth and whatever moon aid they happen to find them. The ship that we live on right now is being invaded by pirates, so according to Admiralty law, because we lived in the waters of our mother's womb, we can be ruled by it. And because we've been literally turned into current sea, and then current sea, because what we see manifests in reality. You can birth a vessel to the dock, and you can also give birth to a vessel, which is the human body, and then the doctor docks the baby from the vessel of the mothership. So when you dock the vessel, or when you dock the ship, you are given a certificate of manifest. And when that baby is birthed into this world, or this vessel enters into this world around us, you are given a birth certificate. When you deliver products from one place to another, you shipping these products to your destination. Those products get delivered just like a baby is delivered through the waters of the womb. When you were living in your mother's womb, you were surrounded by amniotic fluid. So in other words, you can technically say that you were living in the sea. So metaphorically, we were all connected to the mothership through the navel of the umbilical cord. That's why the bank uses words like cash flow, liquid asset, drowning in debt, streams of income, because they understand money is energy. It's a current, and using our mind's eye, if we look at the landscape from a bird's eye view of a city, it looks just like a motherboard, and that motherboard is full of currents of energy, which is us, that allows the city to grow and to build and to run. A deal is a plank of softwood, a pine board on the deck of a ship. In commerce, it is known as a particular instance of buying or selling. To get a good deal, the deals were literally made on the deals of a ship. This is also why card games, you have a deck of cards where each player gets a deal. In a business, a salesman will also cut you a deal, because on a ship's deck, deals needed to be cut like any other wooden floor. A merchant is a business person engaged in retail trade. This is from the French word mer, meaning sea, ocean, whereby the word mermaid is derived from sea maiden. You see, the money that we use in the systems is not real. It's only real because we make it real. What is real is the currency of energy that exists all around us, and the currency of energy exists within us, because our body is made of 75% water. We have literally been veiled to the powers that exist literally within us. If you ever paid attention to the word veil, veil is the anagram for the word evil. And if you think about it from a biblical perspective, the love of money is the root of all evil. That's not the money, it's the love of it. It's you taking the power that exists within you and giving it to another entity. We are the currency, and they made special laws to put that in place. So if the higher powers that be understand how much value you are as a currency, why don't we see the same thing for ourselves?